Hello, my name is Dale Wilhite. I'm right now living in Alpine, Wyoming. If you want to find out anything about me, go to MySpace, Facebook, or Twitter where I have accounts. This here is just a short message about something you need to be aware of when you fly to Hawaii and you have to go through one of their airports in Oahu or Kauai or the Big Island or Maui. Here's the first thing you need to know. If you have a computer, laptop, and you want computer to use your computer at the airport, on the island of Oahu or at the Oahu airport, they will Honolulu airport actually, they will charge you for it. I think it's like $2.50, or it could be as much as $12.50. I can't remember, but they do charge you for it. It's not free. When I was in Phoenix flying to Hawaii back in April of this year, Phoenix airport, their Wi-Fi was free, but in the Hawaiian Islands, some of the airports don't even have Wi-Fi at the moment. When I was in Kauai and the Big Island, their airports did not offer any Wi-Fi. On Oahu, they did, but they charged you for it. So keep that in mind when you go there. I think it's maybe like $2.50 for an hour or 20 minutes or something like that. It's kind of like the old Greyhound bus station scam where you go to wait for a bus, and they used to have those TVs there, and you got to stick a bunch of quarters in, and it only play like 20 minutes, and stick in to, see another 20 minutes. So if you're starting at the top of the hour watching a TV show or the bottom of the hour, and it's a good show, and 20 minutes later, the TV goes off, and you want to see the ending of it, you got to throw more quarters in. It's a little scam there, but that's how they make money. It's legal and constitutional. The second thing you need to know is that and a lot of people know this, but you'd be surprised how many people don't know this, that when you go to the outer islands, you need to book it online. They will charge you a fee. I can't remember how much the fee is, but I think it may be as high as $40 to buy a ticket over the counter. This is the way our businesses today are trying to do business in a ways that they don't have to have contact with their customers anymore. It's kind of like when you fill out an application. A lot of businesses now that are employers, I'll say it that way, that want to hire people. They don't want to see them. They just want people who are applying. They just want you first to fill an application. Then if they think you're worth employing, then they might call you in, or they will call you in. And that's why a lot of businesses are getting with their customers. They don't want to have anything to do with you. They don't even want to see you. And so they charge you for having to use one of their employees, because it costs money to employ these people. But we're heading in the direction of where we're going to have less and less contact. Businesses and customers are not going to be interacting very much anymore, and it's getting worse and worse. And a lot of people haven't paid attention to that yet, but it's getting worse. That's what comes with the internet, and that's what comes with applying for jobs. Like here in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, man, half the places you apply at, don't come apply in person. Do it on the internet. I tried to apply for a job a while back in Breckenridge online. I can't send the application through, but this employer doesn't want to see anybody, and yet they put it online, but they make it next to impossible for you to get an application to them because of a lot of people have so many complaints about trying to send it, and they can't send it, and then the company just doesn't seem to care. But anyhow, we're going to have less and less interaction. Okay, the other thing to remember about these airports is please don't take a cab, take a shuttle. When I went to Oahu back in April of this year, I was in a big hurry, grabbed a cab to go down to Honolulu. Cost me about $40 plus tip. Coming back, I took a shuttle, cost me about $6.50. Actually, I went to another island and then came back and then took a shuttle from the airport, Honolulu airport, down back to Waikiki. About $6.50, gave the driver about $2 tip. And of course there's other people in the shuttle. It's a whole lot cheaper than a cab. You may have to wait a little bit, but it's worth the wait, unless you have a rental car, of course. But anyhow, I just wanted to pass that on because it's frustrating sometimes. Hawaii can be a very frustrating place to visit, especially when you go to the outer islands, because each airport's different and they have different rules. And there are just, these airports are like bus stations. There are just a lot of con artists just hanging all around. And that's another thing to remember, is that when you put your luggage under, make sure you put something on it, like a ribbon or something, maybe a cloth, a red cloth, something that sticks out that will help you identify it when it comes out in the baggage department. And remember, you can find where the shuttles load at and the baggage departments. You can see these signs up on the walls, $6.50. Now, if the shuttle's only going to come for one or two people, they're not going to come. But most of the time, if a plane comes in, or if it's during the daytime particularly, there'll be more than enough people for them to come pick you up and take you down to wherever you want to go. So it'd run you about $6.50 to go from Honolulu Airport to Waikiki. Anyway, I just wanted to pass that on. I've been doing a few tapes on Hawaii, and I'm just trying to help people save money and give them a heads up on what's happening out there. Thank you for your time.